Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages I get from Spirit, from all of us that are on journey to love, to reunite with our twins in this lifetime. And I must say that the signs and messages have been going off the Richter scale. So just yesterday, I was driving back into London, and on the way into London, there's like huge billboards, and and like it's big, like if you imagine going to Times Square in New York, you know, it's just all around you as you come into the city. And so the first one I see is this stargazer, and he's looking up through the telescope, and on it says dream big. And so if you've seen the messages recently, it's all about manifestation, and it has been, the consistent theme has been saying dream big, and if you think you're dreaming big, dream bigger. So that was the first one. So I'd already seen that, and I was like, considering that the message yesterday was the star, and keep wishing upon that reunion star. The amount of rainbows that I saw yesterday, crazy. And so I'm going to channel a letter later from the rainbow to see what all of this rainbow energy is about. Anyway, so I'm going to do that later. But the next 3 billboards, which is just the weirdest thing, all have my twin's name on them. So the first one was Dream Big. The next one after that, in massive writing, was my twin's name. So I was just like, oh, I nearly drove the car off the road, to be honest. I was like, oh my God, that is just the most ridiculous thing. I mean, it was just a sign beyond signs. So it was so crazy. And then this song came through for me last night. And it was so on point, because I was thinking, wow, I really am another level of signage that I've just thought that is kind of off the scale bonkers. Because it was like literally one billboard after the next with 3 massive ones lit up with my twin's name on it, which is just so random. I mean, I was like, what? Anyway, so this is the song that came through, and it says, Maybe I'm Amazed. And it's actually a song by Paul McCartney, but this version that came up for me is by Dave Grohl and Nora Jones. So I put it into the description box, but these are the lyrics. So this is the message they want to give today. So, baby, I'm amazed at the way you love me all the time, and maybe I'm afraid of the way I love you. Maybe I'm amazed at the way you pulled me out of time. You hung me on the line. Maybe I'm amazed at the way I really need you. Maybe I'm a man, and maybe I'm a lonely man. He's in the middle of something that he doesn't really understand. And maybe I'm a man, and maybe you're the only woman who could ever help me. Baby, won't you help me to understand? Maybe I'm a man, and maybe I'm a lonely man who's just in the middle of something that he doesn't really understand. And maybe I'm a man, and you're the only woman who could ever help me. Baby, won't you help me to understand? Maybe I'm amazed at the way you're with me all the time, and maybe I'm afraid of the way I leave you. Maybe I'm amazed at the way you help me sing my song. You right me when I'm wrong, and maybe I'm amazed at the way I really need you. Won't you help me to understand? Maybe I'm a man, and maybe I'm a lonely man who's in the middle of something that he doesn't really understand. And maybe I'm a man, and you're the only woman who could ever help me. Won't you help me to understand? I'm amazed. And yeah, babe, I'm amazed. I'm amazed with you. Oh. So, that is just another level, isn't it? It's another level. I mean, it's just so beautiful, because it's like, maybe I'm just going through something that I don't really understand. And that thing when it says you're always with me, and maybe I'm just afraid of the way I leave you. I mean, it's just so heartwarming, just beautiful. So that is the message for today. Crazy synchronicities, crazy messages from Spirit. And the message is about the Four of Swords. So Four of Swords is all about resting, retreating, and taking some time out for yourself and to go within, right? So when it says in this song, maybe you can help me understand. Now I'm going to get the name of it. I can't remember the name, but there's a famous goddess. And how she brought her God to her is that she went out and she meditated and she visualized them together. And that's how she brought her. That's how she saved him. Because she concentrated her mind and her spirit on bringing him to her. And I can't remember who it is. I think it's a Indian goddess. I can't remember who they are. Somebody might... But she saved him by going and basically... basically meditating and picturing their life together. So I can see why this has come through, because it says in the lyric, it says, you're the only woman who could ever help me. Won't you help me to understand? And it says, maybe I'm just a man who's going through something at the moment, and maybe I just don't understand. So, gorgeous, right? So the Four of Swords is saying meditation, take care of the mind as well as the body. Rest before putting your plans into motion. So the Four of Wands suggests it's time for you to take a break from the persistent activity and thrust of life. Investigate the nature of the mind through the powerful process of breath and observation. As we at times are forced to take care of the body, this is your time to support, nourish and cleanse your mind, giving yourself space. Life is relentless, the stories of our lives revealing themselves moment to moment. However, there are times when you must simply stop, like the space between words that gives form to sentences. Being still is as important as taking action. So, big message today, if you can, take some time out for you. Rest, retreat, visualize you and your twin together. Visualize the life that you want for each other. Visualize and meditate on that, saying your mantras, you know. Mantras, super powerful. I always give people mantras that come through in their healings. And mantras are a really quick way to lift and shift your energy and put you in the vibration. So, I am in my union. I am loving the healing process that I'm going through. I am welcoming all miracles to my reunion. I am at one with the universe. I am at one with my divine counterpart. I'm at one with my vibrational match. I vibrate at the highest frequency of divine love. I vibrate at the highest frequency of pure love. I vibrate at the highest frequency of my truth. I step into my truth more and more every day, and so on, and so on, and so on. It's like, have you seen Karate Kid? And the Karate Kid's there and he's going, wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off. That's what it is. It's like a windscreen wiper where you're just clearing away all the crap all the time. With mantras, it's just like, I'm clearing, I'm clearing, I'm clearing. I mean, that's even a wicked mantra to do when you're walking. You just say, I'm clearing, I'm clearing, I'm clearing my energy. I'm walking into more and more light. I'm walking into more and more love. I'm walking into more and more of my divine destiny. I trust my truth, right? These sorts of things are an amazing way of clearing energy. Incredible way of clearing energy. And of course, you're constantly reaffirming out to the universe what you do want to create. Because so much, a mantra, again, I'm probably preaching to the converted, but mantras are a way of stopping your mind going off in all crazy tangents because you're focused on one sentence. And so I am in my divine union. I am liberating my soul. I am freeing my path up for the beauty of what the universe wants to bring me. And basically, the more you do it, the more that you will just let them flow through you again without having to think about them. And so you kind of almost hear yourself say them and you're like, oh, right, okay, that's cool. That's what my soul wants me to do today. Because you kind of step out the way of your own head, you know, you just end up channeling the messages that your soul wants for you. So, big message about doing that today. Go take some time, go retreat, go into yourself, go and mantra. Take the day if you can to do mantras. Go and sit in a forest and mantra and meditate. All right, well, I hope that helps. Take care, and that's an amazing amazing message. And I know so many people, again, getting messages, free solo. Somebody commented on a video, climbing videos. Free solo is one of the ones that I've watched. Incredible, right? And, you know, if you're being guided to watch climbing movies, I can understand why, because all of it is about them becoming one with the mountain. The way a climber speaks about how they get up, especially if they're free climbing, because at any time they can fall off that mountain. But they don't, because they become one with it. And the way they talk about it is that they become one and they trust implicitly that mountain. So if you are wavering on this journey, I really recommend you watch some mountaineering videos. Free solo. New Dawn. Dawn Wall, sorry. That's another one. Climbing up El Capitan in Yosemite. Took them 19 days. Unbelievable what they managed to achieve. And how they talk about the mountain is how, you know, for me, how I would express this journey. You know, it's just, you know, the kind of dedication you need to it. I mean, it's not easy. So the dedication that you need and the rawness that you need and the truth that you need to really dig deep is exactly like rock climbing. So if you want to get a bit of inspiration, watch Dawn Wall and Free Solo and any other climbing things, or extreme sports, right? Extreme skiing as well, because they love the mountains too. So the way they talk about the mountains is just it's just like how you would imagine the relationship with your twin, and the expansion into the universe and the expansion into nature, and, you know, the gift that this gives you. And so that's what, you know, today, this is all wonderful. You know what? This is crazy. So I've just had a response come through for the story again. All men so far. It's spinning my head. Oh no, one woman, but the rest men. It's spinning my head. It's amazing. It really is amazing. All divine masculines, awakened men, just incredible. I love it. I'm kind of like, this has been the most, you know, I really felt, so when I did the cards for the story, for the TF storybook, it was death, and then it was temperance, and it was transformation into, you know, temperance, which is the ultimate TF relationship. It's balance. It's the all. And who knew that all of the first stories would be coming from divine masculine? I mean, it's quite inspirational. I bow down to you lot. That's amazing. So that's the message for today. Go rest, go retreat. I'm going to be channeling about the rainbow energy, and I hope you have a good day. All right, take care. Bye.